Alright, and welcome back to episode 12 of my XCOM Terror from the Deep playthrough. In the last episode, not much happened. We did a bunch of missions, but in this episode, there's a ton going on. First and foremost, it's a Lobsterman infiltration mission coming in. So here's our cruiser. This is just a battleship, the terror ship equivalent. Sooner or later a... yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Sooner or later a dreadnought, that's the name I'm looking for, is going to show up. And no, you are not going to shoot. You're not going back to base. You have more things to shoot down. So, currently, my question is it worth doing the dreadnought? Because it flew over to us, thank you. Because I have these alien bases here. It's funny, you can tell whether one or both hit based on how loud the volume is. How much fuel do you have? 50, okay. You're just going back to base. Really? Okay. So, I don't think I'm doing the Lobsterman missions unless I have to, because the missions here, on the alien colony, as discussed last time, we can repeat the surface of the colony and then abort the mission and get all the things for it. And I believe that's probably going to be faster, or at least more worthwhile, than doing things like a Lobsterman cruiser. At least at the moment. I'm also kind of... we need to start getting things done. I'm not even going to touch the battleship. This is despawning. If there were no other missions, yes, that's why we let it end last time. Now, I kind of thought the battleship was going to show up. Because that's the only one of these I care about. No? Okay. Well, the second issue we're going to have, since this isn't even an issue... what am I doing? Okay, okay, we can just use it. Not the reader, we want to do the heavy gas again. Cool. MC Lab. Nothing to do with that, it's just here. Do we have enough engineers to get this done? 2 days, that's right. That's why I really want a time to pass, because I want probably a second one of these done. Can I up the stakes? Yes. That'll take 15. Okay. Oh, this is done in 9 days, this is done in 12. I believe this is just the max number of... oh, no, not quite. We're just not rich enough to purchase the last guys. But this should be enough for the time being. I will expand by adding a workshop, a living quarters, and a general stores. As we expand our way to the right, we'll just keep going in that pattern. They will light up a couple times. Okay. All shallow. Where are you off to? No, there is an alien mission going on up here that we don't know of. Because Barracuda 3 failed to track down a sub that was doing something up here. It's a cruiser. Now, worst case scenario is Lobsterman. And I mean, that is still pretty bad, but... it's the cruiser, it's the larger of the small designs. I'm tempted to do it anyway. I could send a team out now. Go intercept the base's crew. Yeah, okay, so you two are back. Nothing crazy. Is Core... yes, Core is actually quite good. Core has armor. Yeah, because above me. And we stopped making armor, I think? Yeah. Because we've run out of money from doing constant missions we used to be doing. Okay, well, I could do a guaranteed Lobsterman, or I could go hit those. I am a little impatient for a mission, because I know we need to get something done. I guess I'll go ahead and do it. Let me make sure that everybody is equipped correctly. Everyone at least has equipment, so I'm going to go with that's correct. Is Regulus... Starseed, you're up to 30. You have 74 accuracy. What's your time unit? 63. I think I'm promoting you to and who can wear armor. And we have our final... Who else is... I believe Zetterman's acceptable, yes. Barely, but yes. Oh, the 40 strength is why you're here. Just any stat that caps out, not core. Although core does have armor. Probably want. So... Yes, you're quite bad actually. So, you get to run the same loadout. Except even Nonya has some redeemable accuracy here. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's go ahead and hit the downcraft way out here. And I'll go ahead and add the timestamp for it at about 6 minutes in. Oh, why don't you put 6? Okay. Yeah, the usual. We're all here. What do we have here? It's coral. So honestly, if they're watching, you should be... You're bad enough to where I'm not even worried if... Okay. Dear Lord. Can you see it? No. To be honest, since you are going to have the opportunity to throw things later anyway, throw this to him, so he... Throw out to probably. It's a rifle. You throw it to here? Come on now. Oh, that's gonna have to be good enough. The door should close. Yeah. And barely. Yeah, well, you got a bit of experience. You have reactions. And strength, so once you have the time units, I'm more than happy to give you armor, just that you can be another melee guy. And as you've probably noticed, a lot of people are melee guys after gaining access to these. It's a lot of fun, but it's not particularly mandatory for the early game. You want to be able to shoot back. More than anything. Okay. Okay, so at this point, is this the edge of the map? Okay, where is the edge? We've got a tile on this, or a chunk on this side, 2 chunks on this side. So we need to start working this way with our smoke wall. Let's throw this out to here, just due to the terrain itself. Put the second one out here. Okay. You should be comfortable running straight out of the smoke later. Now y'all could explode if something's... Well, I mean... Okay. Orange, do you need anything? Really? You're doing quite well. I think Koobnoob's the one who has lowish strength, so I wanted to just do anything in missions. Okay. Well, you have sniper. That means you should be accurate. Now you go back inside. As for the rest of you, just form up, get ready to run outside. That's going to be good. Okay. Well, since we're here... Oh, you have 70 time units. Wow. Oh. Right here. You could run at them. They can see you. That always happens with aliens right over there. Now, you're the guy who needs to throw things, so... Step out, throw something over there. That did hit, right? Yeah, perfectly hidden under his feet, though. And the rest of you can continue forwards. I do need to be wary. I can't actually run out all the way over here. You're just gonna have to grab a pistol. Stare out this way. You can run into this smoke cloud. That is good. And you can... I guess you guys are just gonna sprint forward towards the sub. I would like you all to breathe. Master Scout, you're doing alright. Yeah, if you get over 65 time units, keep you around as a melee guy. Or even throwing. Didn't have a melee weapon? No. Although you might have been from a time before melee weapons. No. I do still need smokes down. Judging by where we're currently at, probably want to smoke along here, continue to, like, little tunnel of smoke to the cell. But this is about where our plus is going to be to section off the map to make it so we can see to every edge. And you've thrown something and you've got your kill. Fringe debatably. Me, I mean, I don't have max stats, but we're pretty close. Which means Nate Chucker's doing fine. Aaron is cool is also still here, so keep on laughing. Are you all that accurate? Not really. Did I give Orange the drill? No, okay. You do have the drill. So we do want to actually send you in and get you a ton of melee accuracy. If you're going to be favored, I will send you out after the Aquatoid is dead. Can you move any further? Oh, I'd really prefer if you weren't right there. You're just standing here because the thing back here could kill you. Okay. Good. Trying this again. And this is fake smoke. Armor grenade. It looks about the same, but it doesn't have nearly the same line of sight blocking potential, as we've learned a couple of times. You seem to be fine. Somebody hit the door. Judging by the condition of the sub here, it's either over in this wing or out front. And if it's out front, we can go ahead and throw a grenade at the door. And it will die. Yeah, that grenade at the door tends to get a ton of kills for me, so I just keep throwing it. Can you get into the smoke? Yeah, I prefer that. We have more smokes. I want you to throw this. I don't even know what I want to do with this, so we need to continue this wall here. That'll allow Urso to run forward, so you can hide out here. Throwing smokes? No, we're gonna have you throw them too. We need to continue this wall along the edge. Along the edge of where it currently is. And this will allow us to run slowly. Now you haven't... You're not in great shape stat-wise either. I mean, throwing's okay. That's about it. Okay, so you're gonna... 12. No, you can use it. Nothing's right outside here. Oh, you've already... Okay. You're staying here. Yeah, okay. Neither of you need to care. I should probably send Orange in just for the sake of it. Actually, that is the one thing I want to do for myself. I need better melee. I need to be well-rounded. 70. Yeah, okay. I mean, reactions, I don't... It's like, fine. We do still want you to gain stats, though. Noob Noob has gotten his kill, but Orange needs... Orange still needs to see some action, I guess. We'll see how this goes. It's also Aquatoid crashed Cruiser. There's a distinct chance that nothing is left inside of there. Something's left, because they did open the door, but no one died to that sonic pulsar. What do you got? Right here. Could be better. And that there, perfect. And you're gonna want your gun out. Not the opportunity to shoot back if they do run at you guys. I did kind of intend for you guys to go and reach the sub, but neither of you have particularly worthwhile stats. You at least have an R for reaction. So you have something going for you, so I will have you head in this direction. You're gonna want to gun out too. Toad, how'd you get this far forward? Don't you have no time units? Oh, but you have marksman and reactions too. You're decent in both of these. You just have 50 time units. Oh man. This is why we started feeding people grenade kills, because it's so much easier to get them. And you're just gonna stand here. I will go chase people down. You've gotten your action, but I mean, it's good to have support. You probably want to drill out. We're gonna go hit the sub and see what happens. And if they don't run outside after us, then you're going in after them. You're staying near, you actually get to move. Okay. Wait, it's 4 to move this. Also, since you've done your thing, can you land... Honestly, I don't know where we want this. Probably here? That doesn't hit this side, which I'm also concerned about. Oh, you probably can't throw that, eh? Yeah, okay. Nade trucker. Can you truck a nade for me? You can throw there. Alright, good job. You have almost 80 time units. You have... You're closer. Less close? 60 strength? You're not at 60 yet. Probably want Aaron is cool to get something done. Okay. Well. Now what we're gonna do is stand about here, use the scanner, or right there. Breaching this little spot here is gonna be fun. Have you go and stand on the roof. See it. A cannon, that is actually a problem. Stopped right here. However, that means we have line of sight to it. Hold on, you're worthwhile. Don't shoot our friend? You just can't. Up here. Ooh. Okay, good job. Trying to figure out what I want to do with you. I'm thinking we just stand right here. It'll see you first, you'll shoot at it, or you'll die trying. Good, all 3 explode. You flying should be fine, but you 2 definitely... Oh, hold on, you can just run. Yeah, it's perfect to do that. You're here, there's likely nobody out front. You've got smoke grenade in hand. Open that in case we need you to throw something later. You have smoke grenade in hand. I guess you probably want this here. 48 strength. That's alright. This is the edge. Guys, this is also probably the edge? Yes. I think we're done with throwing things. Can you cross? Yeah. And you're gonna stand on this side. You've moved. You backtracked to go help us. The flying people need to get a bit closer. And should probably pull this out. You've done your thing, but this entire corner is pretty much unscouted, so... you there to protect people. If needed. You, where's our guy? It's in the same spot, you see it too. Oh, can you just, like, go in? Really needed to hit that. Oh, but it's 4 tiny to move that way for some reason. Alright, well, your rear armor is pretty strong, so... You, can you melee this? This is actually what we'd want you to know. Okay, I'll just shoot it. I'm tempted to use a scanner as well. I'd like it to be closer here. So if something walks out here, or is back here, then you're safe. If something walks out this door, then you're in a bit of danger. I need you to kill that and just stand staring at the door. Oh. Your mistake. Actually, maybe not. Well, you can use a scanner. Let's get you into position to use the scanner. It's going to be +4 from 25%, so it's likely 14 time units here. +6. Puts you up to exactly 20 to use it. I think at distance, this direction matters more, because then you can drop this, pull this off your belt, and use it. But this both friendly, okay. This should be empty though. Should. Yeah, okay. Because 9 tiles is the range, and 9 tiles covers the whole thing. Not really fed your fun. Something is out here. We're gonna have to go find it. Okay. This area looks relatively empty. Okay, you shot something, you scanned off to this way. No, it takes exactly 17 to shoot, so if it does pop out the door and you see it, then I'll leave you here. You've caught up. I've caught up. Probably not right here. Okay. Nothing. Well, we're gonna spend a bunch of time units and scan again here. Oh! Is that so? There's a guy outside, it survived. Can you get to it? Of course not. Here? There it is. Alright, Orange, your turn to... Oh no, you failed to do what you were trying to do earlier. Can you shoot this for me? Mission. Awesome. Nobody died. Stats are what we actually care about here. Keep on laughing. That's not great. Now, strength went to ZKP and Poobnoob. I believe Poobnoob is looking for strength primarily. Time units are good on everybody. Okay. Well, the people who did get stats, they got fair number. Oh yeah, Eplith is strength. I mean, those are fine. And we're almost entirely in cannon territory, which means we're going to start making a ton of money. Because they're worth 50k more than cannons, which I believe are worth close to 50k more than the pistols. It might be 45k. For a jump, that sounds alright. Only got 4 sonic pulsers though. Not that we use too many. Okay. There were a total of 7 aliens on here, even though we killed 6. Small crew. Okay. Well, I'm going to continue to ignore the Lobstermen. Hopefully. Well, hopefully something happens, but like... Very small. Well, this is getting shot down. This looks like it's... This is our base with... Ooh! Why wasn't I notified of this? Or unless it got done right the second, and this is just the order of notifications. Oh, because I requested 2. Okay, well, what we're gonna do is be out of action mission-wise for a bit. Oh, yep, okay. So equipment we do here is hit X. Clears everything. Crew, same thing. This is now an empty Triton. And I can go ahead and sell it off. Triton 1 was useful, way too slow for the time being. Goodbye. Hammerhead. Transfer to the home base. Transfer Hammerhead 1. Very good. Now what's the time on 2? It's going to take another 10 days. Okay. It costs 600k to make? Oh, we need to keep 600k around then to make sure that we can continue. Unless it sucked up 600k after starting production on it. I'm still going to sell a cannon just to be safe. Well, maybe not write this up. 30? We're rich. So this is the base that I panic built on because it's going to be attacked soon. It means we can't afford to send cannons here. Probably a good 20 of them. Once things are built, because, well, you know, we actually need guys here to defend it. This base here, do you have enough things? 20 cannons. You kind of want more than 20. I mean, you're going to be keeping all of the things from this base, all of the weapons that come up, because there's just going to be so many guys here at all times. I do think that thermal tasers, only 23. Okay, that's overkill. But we do want probably a full 70 on this base, because there's going to be that many guys here soon. And if nothing else, give them a taser. Just for the engineering base, we probably want more things here. The cannons, 10. Okay, so we're going to start with this transfer to the engineering base, 10 sonic cannons. And enough ammo for them. Very nice. Additionally, we are going to need to worry about the other base soon, but I'm thinking we'll make a bit of money in the meantime to actually speed up production on that last hammerhead. Also, I need to make sure there's enough hold on, so the end of the month is coming up, so I do need to start, hold on. We use 7 days, so it's time to start buying things. How many soldiers are on this base? 6 days, so we're only going to need 10 on that base. Means I don't need to worry. However, next month we need to end off with 70 soldiers on this base. Because once the month starts and ends, that's when I can actually use these MC labs. Okay, so the hammerhead's just not going to be done before the end of the month, which is okay. However, from this workshop, I would like you to make an oscillator. Just one. Then pull everyone off of this and put them on. About a day, that's good. But I still want to sell cannons so I have money around. So I have no idea how much money this month is going to cost. I feel like we're in the negative at this rate. Make another 500k. Because we keep purchasing and recruiting people. Sonic pulsars. Yeah, well, let's transfer some of them. Engineering base, sonic pulsar, where's 130? There we are. You have 20. We're gonna want 40. I have 50. 60. I wanted to send them an amount so that they had a total of 40, and subconsciously, on autopilot without looking, just clicked it all the way up to 40. 50 die grenades. You already have 40. That's how many guys you have. I'm gonna send another 10 over to you. Okay. I have the option to send more. And I am curious what this is. Hopefully it gets into transmission resolver range. Still out of range. Oh well. Oh no, this is a part of the Aquatoid base invasion of the radar base that's currently defended. And it's gone. Surface attack. Okay, we gotta get this. Is it? Yeah, this is right here. Where's it going? South Atlantic. Okay, so it's sticking around here. Problem is, it's likely gonna make it to its destination. Low fuel. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Oh, good, good, good. Come this way. Slow down. Your fuel. Not great. This is why we need something other than barracudas. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if your approach is actually faster on aggressive, but in some mods it is. Okay, and it's a Gillman battleship. Do I really want to deal with their terror unit, even if it's the underwater one? I don't know, it's the Zarquid? Like the floating 2x2 underwater. Not a squid, but kind of... The thing looks like it should be inside of a shell. Shrimp? I don't want to fight it because it has rage. Never head at home. Hell yeah. It's not done yet, however it takes some time to... Oh, where am I going? Take some time. Take like 13 hours. Equipment. There are 12 spaces for crew on this. You two... Eplis is currently here to gain stats, so I'll probably have 3, and then you... I don't know what the design quite looks like right this second. I'll probably use preview in a moment. Oh, we have 12 guys. Need some more armor for that. Still 29 on base? No, we're 4 short. Okay. So these 3 are in training. And we have enough elites to where I don't know how many guys I want that are elite. We'll just start from the bottom. We want 1 person who can throw, so we'll grab Aaron as cool. We're just kind of... Okay, so we have 5 guys. Probably not 4 guys who aren't throwing one. We've done very little, despite having decent stats. Oh, Cheese Master, are you any good yet? No. Need high time units before I pull you off for melee. So we'll swap you for Cheese Master for Putin. Okay. In the slot, ready for armor. Oh yeah, because you guys haven't done anything, you just spawned with great stats. Sure. So that's going to be Hammerhead equipped. I'm going to give it time that it needs. All airborne. That is something I haven't seen recently. I don't know where you're off to. Hammerhead 1, so... But, it's already ready. Doesn't have a craft weapon, but that's not exactly an issue right now, right? Intercepting? Oh, hold on. Oh no, please go back. Just go to the base. This should be Barracuda. Yes. So you're doing something in the Mediterranean. I don't know what. Okay. Alright, well, that's gonna be our next mission. I'll let the... well... Okay, what's the speed of the Barracuda? Let me do it. Barracuda has a speed of 2,400. The Hammerhead is 4,300. And it has massive fuel capacity. Although 800, this is 60 Zarbite relative to the 30 of the Manta, which is comparable to the Barracuda. This is a bit slower. Twice the health. 1 less weapon pod, more range, and it can transport soldiers. So this just looks like the best choice here. Now I'm not certain if... I guess the next question is, how does this compare to the Triton? It is 5 times faster. But I still don't think I'm making it before night, so I'm not. What I need is you. Have another solution. Oh, you know what would have been really funny? Okay, so we need 36. Why did I get 54? Isn't it 44? Is it even 44? Unless that's 4 grenades per person, which case I want 48. Probably what I was doing. We need a full 12 here, we need all of them. We need 12 lasers. We need, I don't know, 36. We need 12 of these. guess we go up to 24 because we have them. Pistols. However, we don't need spare ammo for those. Thermal shock launchers. I'm gonna throw 2 on board alongside 4 ammo. Pulsers. We want to go to 48. Blades. Don't need that many. Heavy. All of them. That's gonna be good. Looks like everybody's... So since I put all the equipment on before hitting inventory, it had enough stuff to equip everybody. So we're good. Hit under on money again. I'm just concerned about this failing to produce due to lack of money, although I feel like it should have sucked up the 600k it needed. Right, because if I hit this... No, so it'd be the next unit. So for the unit it's working on, it should have already consumed all the resources it needs. At least it better have. And I am making 2 and replacing the Barracuda. Lobsterman floating base attack in the Indian Ocean. No, this is a job for the Barracuda. Because the Hammerhead has other things to do. Yeah. Little time. Down in 1 shot. And I continue to ignore Lobsterman, unless I found something outside of transmission missile array. In case we could accidentally do lobsters. We want heavy Gauss. Now I believe all we want to research here is the clip, because the clip could lead us to the cannon, and the cannon makes money. Good. General stores, okay. Well. This is why it's good that we have so many cannons. There is a lot of cannons. Odd. Did we not have more prior? Did I already sell a bunch? This is the home base. Oh, I transferred a ton of them elsewhere too, didn't I? Yeah, but it still seems odd. I know I cleared it off of the other craft, so it wasn't gone with them. Cannons, we're only at 12. 8 left. We really only have 20. Did I clear everything off of craft? Then go down to 20? Oh well. I still do need to make some money. I believe we should have parts here. What's 600? We need 750. Is there anything else here? No. There's pistols, but we're going to need those. We're going to need the cannons too at this rate. And I do actually need... Still 20. Problem is I need to actually build both of these. I guess I'll go ahead and get rid of one of the cannons anyway. Not enough. We need 750, 700. We'll get rid of 2. And this will allow us to build enough MC lamps. Yeah, 750 exactly. So, alright, we're gonna be poor. That's okay. In another 10 days, I don't think, judging by this. 10, 24, yeah, so we're not going to be able to build these by the next month anyway, so it's going to be our next 30-minute window for building labs that we're worried about. I'm not going to stress it. I'll make sure to build them when the time comes. Let's let a little time pass. We'll now go ahead and send the Hammerhead, and we'll see how fast this goes. Way too fast. We'll just send you out in another hour. Alright, try that again. Super fast. We could have hit that yesterday. That's not even like a figures. We literally just didn't have to wait all night. Okay, and we're looking at about 40 minutes in. We have another crashed USO, but we have no idea what race. Haste? I got an H instead of an R. Okay. Wait, how did I lose the SH? Maybe that autocorrected. Oh, you actually gained strength. Good job. And still not anywhere near what you need to be, but good job. Well, you should have medkit. Especially after your shenanigans. Heavy lance. I suppose we do kind of want that for... I don't remember. Keep on laughing? I think keep on laughing. If I really care for anything here, you already have decent equipment. I should consider giving somebody the launcher. What I'm doing here. Pistol, we want the cannon available in case it's lobsters, so I don't know that we risk it this time, and there's nothing we really need to capture, so we'll just leave it on board. In case of emergency, essentially. Or is strong now. Orange is also reasonably strong. I don't know if the drill is better than... So lobsters take 200% damage. Means this does at least 80 damage to them. And at most it does whatever 4x that is. Play 4x. This is the base number and it does... well no, because the melee stat would be up to 160. So it does 240 to 80? 80 to 240? That sounds right. Because the number itself is the range, so on base it's 50 to 150, that total range is 100%, and 100% just is this number, so it has a range of 80, so if the base is 80, but the actual number is 160, then you just add those two. Math that didn't really need to be explained, but... Oh, this is what I'm... yeah, you should carry this too. Missing the spools. The value when you have the valuable when you have a drill. You can carry another grenade. Yes. 4 explosives. Always good. That's gonna be good enough. Ooh. Okay. We have 1 chunk to deploy, and we don't get free line of sight here. Oh, we're in the corner. Oh, we're in the corner. Can you throw this here? I want you to step outside. Need to find the best way to throw it further than 1 tile here. Alright. Well, we have to deal with this. We're not stepping out front, but very safe to throw that. Okay, well, somebody's still alive. I believe this is a fairly small sub, too. Oh, we are just on a tiny sub in the corner of the map. Okay. Well, how far does this go? This is about halfway. I'm gonna start building our grid from here. You can just stand in the smoke. You can wander out and around this side. Then do something similar. Well, you through to here. We probably want it out there. I'll have you step out and throw probably to range. You suck. Not really. No one else has much strength. He's already here? Good enough. Okay. Now, your job is to throw things. The rest of you should probably... One of you is moving out. The rest of you are just going to be here. Ernest Cole needs to get something done. Same with Poop Noob. Or... And all I really care about is the melee stat, so unless I have the option to melee something, or need to save someone from their own failures. I guess we're good. Right, well, you can probably walk out safe-ish. There's a gap here. Similar story with Sonya. Oh, that is right there. Want out here? Time units. Yeah, 1, 2, few. Should have thrown both of yours. You did. I just keep walking along the edge here. You, on the other hand, have one more to throw. Let's go ahead and get that out there. Okay. Now you're moving out with the team. I believe you're just going to go this way. Now 3. Something's been thrown here. We do need to extend to here. Range. You suck. No, not really. Go to here? Okay, well, you're just not throwing that. However, you are qualified to throw. So I will go ahead and wrap this up with that. Probably here. Okay. And you two will head out next turn. Yeah, most people here do need to go participate in the mission. Oh! And I believe your stats are bad, so not much of value was lost. You'll be happy to have better nature. Nobody has a pistol out for some reason. Well, I guess it's your time to, it's a pistol. I've seen those in ages. I mean, okay, that's terrible, but... Alright, well, you can't shoot you because of how the time unit economy in this game works. You actually have to go towards the middle, so do that. Is there a gap here? There's gonna be fake smoke in a minute. I did manage to leave a gap. Throwing into the fog of war. Alright, well, someone new needs to be over here. And you can wrap around this side. And somebody with a gun should probably go out here. You can see. He'll stand here for a bit. Don't actually need to go outside either. And you also. Off we go. Alright, now we are in the smoke now. Yeah, okay. Brief distraction. Go ahead and pull out the scanner since we're now in the smoke. Impressive number of minutes. At least impressive enough for it to cost 15. A little over 60. Speaking of, yeah, you really are just going to be a melee. Melee and nothing else. You don't even have the reactions to be specialized as a breacher, even though. What's the point of having a melee weapon, I feel? You're just going to run straight out. Same with you. You have a smoke grenade in hand. And continuing the cross, you can throw. Okay, well, follow this way. Head straight out. And follow this way. I'll go ahead and follow suit, but that's just because I want to hit something with a drill. And I'm not convinced, like, right now, swapping the heavy drill for the standard one would probably be a decent idea. How are your stats looking? Just because I can't remember anything. We're in the acceptable range. Starting accuracy surprisingly hasn't gone up that much. Although I do suppose Nade Chucker got, like, massive multi-kills. And that kind of spiked his accuracy. And you haven't done anything, judging by the fact that you're standing right by the craft. Okay. Few of them. 15? Yeah, okay. Oh. Merely this far. This is the edge, too, so next turn we'll know what's out here. Probably want to scan her out. Friendly. It's friendly. Don't split it. 14. That should also be friendly. Yeah. Because it's like, it's deceptively long range on diagonals. It's a box that it scans in. So it does pick up a lot of friendlies when doing it like so. 20. Go to here. That's me. You'll just head this way. You are going straight in this direction. Okay. Where's the sub? The opposite corner of the map? You actually might have started moving out. Two of you. Fatal wounds. Bad missions end like that, which is always funny. You do have to go. However, you're done scanning. I don't know if there's smoke. If it's safe. Really. Well, we'll go ahead and make sure that there is something. Probably about here. We can run out to. Ooh. Okay. Oh, this is why we have the guys with flying suits. And we're probably gonna have a similar story here if you hit something. Oh, you only need 12. You can barely keep up. You don't have a scanner out yet. It's the clicking thing. Okay, you're just not doing anything of note this turn. If you click, it's when you release, so I left click down, left click up, and you notice that it picks this up. If I left click, you know, down and then up, it doesn't. But I mean, you have, it's 14, I'll probably do scan anyway. I think you're gonna find anything of note, other than maybe the guy with the flying suit head. Actually going faster than it. Which I suppose makes sense once you have this many time units, but it's real, so. Alright, well, you all probably don't need to move much past this crater. Hey, I mean, this is the. It has to be in this corner. It is in. Is this corner to corner? We spawn here, sub spawns here? That'd be pretty funny. It's kind of looking like it. You do need to push out. Ooh! And you didn't see it. Okay, well, it's over there. I guess this is... Aaron is cool. Go ahead and... There have been 3 guys here? This is the one that bled out. Interesting. Yeah, motion scanner wouldn't save us there either. That's just the danger of walking out of the smoke. Huh? Oh, hi. Who shot previous one? Or, yeah, okay, well, you're the new front line. Yeah, I'll let you get that. If it was possible to melee, I'd have done it, but, well, I mean, I could have ran up. I already have most of the stats that I need. Okay, and you should go ahead and hit this smoke. 13, 14 here. There's gonna be like 4 friendly pips, and only 1, really. Deceptive range, like barely outside at all times. Okay. I believe you need to know. That's about it. Because you two can just kind of stand in the crater. Shouldn't need to move any further than this. It's dead. That's what we would like to see. We destroyed its item. I hate this game. Yeah, it is actually corner to corner, like perfect corner chunk spawns. What a mission. Are you 12? You are 12. Oh, it's got a pistol. Okay. Where's the last guy who needs to shoot something? Orange. Why is it in your left hand? Good job. And why do they all have pistols now? Was this a mission that was spawned when they were at a lower tech level or something? I'm gonna use the scanner, but I don't think you can see much. Okay. Well, we all need to keep moving forwards. You don't have a scanner out. Yeah, you should. I see. Well, you're one of the people we actually want to gain a fair amount of experience. What's it cost you to shoot? 17, so that goes up to, what, 34? You can't move that far. You just fade into the smoke. No. You're gonna take one shot. Good job. That's mission. Lost 2. One was just overextension. Alternatively, I believe Nonya. Yeah, not on the list. That was just a bit unlucky. Yeah, that's why we keep the map carpet smoked. It's an entire layer of it. But at the same time, it's so slow doing missions like that, especially in Terror from the Deep, that we just... it's not worth it. Yeah, and skimming over stats, strength is great, that's most of what we want, time units are great, everything else is supplementary. I mean, stamina is good, but you always get stamina a bit more than you get time units. Accuracy-wise... Evelyn's got 1 point of throwing, Aaron is cool, point of throwing. Accuracy on you too. Who knew got... Goodmancer got accuracy, we wanted, like, strength, and I mean, you got a time unit. Selling things, yeah, this must be a medium tech level mission again. That's odd. A score. Fine. Austin Zervis, you two, you never got anything. You never got to kill anything, because you never had a gun. But you likely would have died in the same way trying to get inside of the sub, so unfortunate. We will go ahead and pull... hold on, how many guys are in transfer? Oh. I was gonna say, hang on, how are we only at... there you go. And if I go purchase, yeah, okay. So it shows, it includes guys in transfer. Okay, and it's nice to have a fast sub. Oh, since I can't afford to continue ignoring the lobster, I will. Doing great. Okay. Income maintenance, we're still staying ahead just barely. Okay, now I don't know when artifact sites start. I also believe July is when things get crazy. Kind of curious about that. May pull up the wiki again just so we can figure this out. And we did the crash, so it's not worth timestamping this. So I'm going to pull up Terror from the Deep. I have 2 questions. Firstly, I love myself the alien appearance ratios table. And July. July is when things get crazy. I mean, July and September, not quite. But October and beyond is when things get crazy for certain. So July, August, September, we have those 3 months where Tassos show up pretty consistently. And Lobster, yeah, so we're gonna have mostly Lobsterman and Tassos going into October, which means we need armor and we need side training. Note, October 2020. All months use beyond October, use the October. That's why it says ending. Okay, nothing crazy there. Now the second thing, I'm reading, whatever. Let me just go ahead and swap over to the view so that you can see this. Now my second question was, if I go back, the artifact site, does this start showing? Briefings, 2-part mission, seabed, complex. Artifact sites are announced instantaneously the moment they are generated. The message is activity, thereafter referred to as site. Here, after some months into the game, after the 12th artifact site. Okay, 7 was a massive understatement. So if you fail, it's negative 2,000, and if you leave, it's negative 750. So we got to be ready for these. Damn it. This is similar to the colony as well. That also gives us 750 if we do it right. It is possible to beat the game without having to do any. Short-lived, typically 5 hours. I know you can cheese it with a Triton, but I don't care. Is there a note on when it spawns, though? Not really. Which means we're almost certainly going to deal with that starting, pretty much now. Okay, well, off we go. Yes, so we'll start with home. This is why I need things to be up by the start of the month. So currently, potato... Okay, so it's just a little yes over here, doesn't change color. Keep on laughing, Nade Trucker, we want Cookie Shoot, I believe even Penny, 2 capacity, Cheese Master, not yet, and we need Eplith. He's the one who's throwing. Don't get info either. And then we go here, and we only have 10, and it just doesn't even matter. 10 of you guys at random. Although you're sorted funny, hold on. Is there anyone bad in training? There's a lot of people who are bad in training. Anyone who doesn't have like an M or an R needs to not be in training, since we have to prioritize right now. Okay. Oh, there's our 10. You three can go to the bottom since you're not in training. And this is the only time we'll have access to this window here. If people end up dying, then, well, we just lose access on that training. Yeah. Now over here, we have... I probably have to build something. Do I care enough to build it here? So, we're currently at 70. Do I go to a full 100? I don't even know if I can afford that many soldiers. I'll throw another general stores in here, but I don't think I can. Like, training 90 guys a month. We're just speedrunning it now. The real question is, how many people are actually good with Psi? Currently, at my home base here, half of the people in training I know are reasonably high Psi strength, so that's going to be biased, but of the selection of people from the other base, we'll have to see what it looks like. Because if it's like 2 and 10 are actually worth keeping around, then I probably do actually want to have the 100 guys training at once, because then we'll just get rid of the guys who are weak immediately after. Yeah, okay. Here we go, we have 2 more spaces. Honestly, just pull guys in, not Nade Trucker though. Nade Trucker is going to be the man of the second crew. Maybe we'll need armor. Now, since we're looking at that, we'll go ahead and start Mag Ion Armor. Yep, need a bunch of materials. We can afford 16. I only want 10 at best. And I probably want more engineers here. What's this going to take? A month. Why we have the engineering base. Which is almost, not almost done with it. We're going to pull 10 guys into this base. And I might even consider... The problem is the workshop is, like, right in this center here. And then I do need to keep something here for base defense. The lab, the actual lab. Get rid of this lab. Build a lab here, get rid of this lab. And then we have a great funnel for the aliens. Just leave it like this, we can build something over here if we need, but we're kind of done with facilities on this base. Now, I don't know that putting defenses on a base, something like just sonic base defenses, does much for us. Because if it was... I mean, if I designed the game, less aliens would spawn the more damage you did. But we'll just split to... Oh, great. So you remember how I tabbed out to figure out when these would spawn? I figured out when they spawn. Okay, well, Hammerhead 1 crew. I might actually want an 8-chucker here. Now, is it always at night? Is it just that deep? That's something we're gonna have to find out. So we have U5 as essentially fodder, but we do want real soldiers here. Anyone worth keeping around? Oh, Eplith, you're in training. Yeah, we'll spare you. But you, Thor, well, you're gonna make a name for yourself, or you're gonna have your stats rolled again. And I don't know what the second layer of the site is. If it contains... Actually, I do need to look at what this site contains. Hold on, let me pull that up. Because if this contains a Lobsterman commander, then I want to be a little more... I want to treat this a bit different. So we have the artifact site. What are the alien spawns? Tasos, Aquatoids, Hallucinoids, Tasos, Aquatoids, Hallucinoids. Oh! Up to 14? Huh! Fuck. And that's for both levels. The same numbers for both levels. 18 to 37 aliens, up to 14 of which can be a tentaculate. Because, you know, game balance. Okay. Well, I can tank 750 points. It is okay. It is an option. But it's not an option I'd like to take. I'd actually like to consider. You've gained no strength. You need to start with this in your hand. I don't think we're meleeing much here. And oh, Tasoths. I don't know. I think you're moderately... I think they're just mutons. So we're gonna do this for most people. You have the drill in your bag, but you're not using it. Nade chucker, yep, you're chucking nades. You got the cannon, you got the pistol. We kind of want you to have the cannon, Oh, but you're the guy with the drill, so you'll just have the pistol and the drill. You want the cannon, and I don't even think we want to give you a drill. Drills aren't going to help you. Stun instead. Yep, you're throwing things. You should definitely swap this for a cannon and to drop the stun. Or quite strong. I guess you don't have a medkit for +5 weight, but swap this, take this, drop the stun. We do kind of want a Tasoth alive for offensive molecular control, but I really should take a cannon. Because the pistol has more shots, but the accuracy here is good enough. We're gonna run the pistol. Mistake or not. Also, I do need to throw flares on everybody with extra weight just to be safe. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, going one over is acceptable. You can just hold that in your hand. You're fine. You can have these. I can have a lot of these. Okay. Well, we're going in with a hammerhead. Artifact Site 1. Oh boy. And timestamp, about 9 minutes in. We'll call this alien activity. That's ominous. Oh boy. This mission is a raid on a freshly activated alien communication site. There are 2 levels to the site, with the seabed and the pyramids, seabed and pyramids, and hidden alien complex below. Get all of the Aquanauts to the entrance and click on abort mission to quit. Get in the sub and leave. Okay. Well, we have you 4. Best of luck to you 4. Is it nighttime? Oh, thank God. Time units too? Not quite. You have strength, which is nice, but... Oh boy! Up to 37 aliens. Also, if I have the option to get out with everybody, I will take it. Not get out, but like, just go straight to the next level. Sure. Great. Just wonderful. I could take this man and leave. That's how we get to the... Well, you know what? We're speedrunning this. I kind of want to capture this man. I kind of want to get into this space and leave. It looks like this is 4x5, so up to 20 guys can stand in here. Unless this is the exit zone, I believe. Okay, what do I even want to do about this? Need a trucker. You know what? We're gonna pass grenades. Because you do have reactions which are worth something to us. You're now standing on a grenade. Now, I don't know what's over here, but I'd also like that dead. This is gonna be odd. I probably should have thrown another smoke over here too. I don't know what to make of that. I do know what to make of this. Yeah, I figured it would kind of be strong enough to survive that. You again scan for me. Oh dear lord. They're aquatoids? Stun, cannon. Okay, hold on. What are we even gonna do about this? Well, the problem is you're standing here now, so I can't just blow everything up. I mean, I can just blow everything up. Where's our equipment? Equipment's in this corner. You're standing on that. Time units yet? No, you're still at 51. I kind of want to shoot this over there. I'm torn because there's a lot here that'd be useful. I do think I just have you grab this and shoot it off. Yeah, let's do it. Yep. Huh. ASOS are a problem. So it only costs 4 to move this way, which I don't know why. 0, 2... you're just gonna kinda die if you stand it. Well, unless this man shoots first. Gonna be honest with you, they might throw a grenade too. Just step this way. Okay. I was hoping it wouldn't shoot, but it is just a muton. Wait, it's just a muton. Okay, well, I figured it might shoot us. So... if we just hit it with a pistol, it passes out. Worst case scenario, you get knocked out. You, currently doing nothing, consider grabbing it. We'll drop this on the floor. There's someone with actual time units. Cookie, Laughing. Aaron is cool. Ooh, also we don't need our flares anymore, so it's on the floor. Then you have to pick it up, which is going to cost you 8. And then you're standing there with, like, no time units. I'm going to call this a loss. Also, something is out here. Nate Chucker just throw something at it. Because again, tentaculates exist on this mission, and there's a lot of them. Now, I do think I should shuffle around inside of here and give Ernest Cool the opportunity to grab this on the next turn. You have a medkit, right? Yeah, because your sins. Okay, well, we're just gonna see how this goes. And you have a non-lethal weapon, so worst case scenario, our guy outside is stunned. It lived, so it's another Taste Office, my guess. It threw a smoke grenade at us. Who are you? You're under alien control. You're standing on the items. I'd like you to... Okay, hold on. So... orange... Okay, well, we need a list. Everything has molecular control. We're not beating this mission. I just like to throw that out there now. So we're gonna capture it. Taste off and dip. Okay. Notes. First things first. Orange boy. Bio boy. Now who else has super low psi right now? Nate Chucker appears to be fine. Cookie appears to be fine. It looks like it was just orange. EKP is who we just... Okay, well, you can do this. You need to scan. What is going on out here? Right there. So this is valueless. We're gonna just leave this behind. You are carrying enough tech to bear out. How many time units do you need to get inside? 30? So 12. So I picked this up for 8. I kinda want the scanner. The pulsars are... The scanner is manufacturable. This takes 12. And it'll take another 12 to grab the other thing. To put you down to like 10. Okay, so that's gonna be good enough. Cookie, you stunned a guy. I'm going to have you back out now and go over here. You are going to run inside. Your new job is... Can't see us then. The danger. But you have armor, so I'm not going to worry too hard. This thing must be a live soldier. Doesn't matter. This should give us the research we want. Head back in. Throw it on the floor. I'd get it just for the sake of being safe this time. Use on friend. No, you... Friend on the ground? Okay. Oh, that's something. That's not happening. I kind of want to shoot whatever's out here. I don't think that's viable. Okay, we lost a guy. He killed a number of things. 10 units in the craft and the target. So we could have speed ran. But the problem is we're going to have probably 6 to 8 guys active on this mission. This isn't a valid screening either. We didn't have enough time for get hit. So we're just gonna leave. Neutral on the alien recovered versus the operative killed. Oh, we didn't actually kill all of them, we stunned all of them. Rating is terrible as expected, but this doesn't hurt. I mean, it's not a terror mission, so it isn't gonna hurt any country in particular. Yep. You actually got something done, good job. You got some accuracy. Oh, what'd you do? You shot the one guy we captured, and Nate Chucker, I mean, you threw it. That's your thing. Soldier. Mox. MC Disruptor. Great. Okay, well, we got the thing we need. Or we know that's bad stats, we know that's fine. Toad Speed Gaming. You were killed on our own turn, funny. Okay. It's not okay. That was the first of the month. Okay, well, once we get back to base, some of our crew needs to be relieved of their position. Unfortunately, Orange was doing quite well. Is weak to psi. So, you don't get armor anymore. Down to the top of the list, off the craft go. Next it was ZKP, who had finally started making progress, but honestly, this melee's okay, but the low reaction is just eh. So, you two are now up here. I probably do know what I do want to watch back that footage and see who's weak, but I feel like it probably was after I was like, the ZKP got fully mind controlled. Thankfully, they took a smoke grenade and thought that would hurt us, because the aliens have never seen smoke grenades. I mean, you could make that excuse to me, and it's quite funny, but still. I heard the grenade get thrown and just kind of sitting there going, uh-oh. It's sonic damage, the armored people will live, the rest of them won't, but if one of the armored people carrying 10 grenades dies, that's mission. We have exclusively whoever was standing outside at that point. Who was standing outside? I'm gonna say we would have had to. Oh, they're on the craft, so I can't. Yeah, you two, gone. Not sorry. Well, I am upset that you have to be gone, but we're not taking that risk. And that means we need 3 more to replace our guys. Okay. Well, artifact site. We've actually interacted with it finally. Okay, not much to say. We're probably doing another less interesting mission. Oh, cool. The problem is people are currently in transfer, so I need to wait for them to show up. I'll try not to purchase any more guys. Where is this? Heading this way, okay. Well, I kind of don't want this to find the base, so I'm going to shoot it down with the hammerhead. Oh, it's going to a new base. That's great. I'd love it if you hit the base with 70 guys on it. Are you just misfiring? And no, because it's nighttime. However, now we will go ahead and, oh, hold on. Do is this. Hammerhead crew, Eblith, and I guess you two are back. Yeah, you 4 are doing nothing. So these are the only 12 people fit to actually go on a mission right now. Oh, that's not crew. Not crew. True. Because now I can pick one of the... Oh, Rattle. Rattle got armor. When did Rattle get armor? Huh. However, now we get to go through you all. You want to have time units too, I'm afraid. Not really. You have okay stat. Right, what's the highest accuracy? Looking at 74? 74. Although Skippo's been out for some... I don't know. You just slowly start getting armor for you guys. Highest... Oh, but low strength. Whatever. You get the armor, we'll have more coming in soon. I believe that was Star Seed, yeah. Okay. Okay. And now I can go ahead and intercept. And you notice it pulled me back to the screen with this, with the UFO box, or the USO box. And that kept the game paused when I exited, as opposed to clicking intercept up here like I normally do. And we'll begin the mission. And it'll be a little obvious that it only took us 10 minutes to the artifact site and timestamps, but you're scrubbing through timestamps, then I don't know what to tell you. Alright. Hold on, I actually do need to care about equipment. First off, this isn't nighttime. Second off, you're strong enough to carry a lot of things on. Slightly more lethal loadout, I believe. You got strength. Oh, do we have all of the people for throwing on board? I didn't need all of you. I don't think there's much crazy going on. Oh, There is, because you no longer have the medkit. Says it. Yeah, if somebody's introduced in order before people with equipment, it just saps it from there. Right. What do we got? We have Aquatoids. We spawned at... Oh, right in the middle, it looks like. Yeah, okay, we're in the middle. This appears... Oh no, but that was also short. So it looks like half of the sub survived, and there's either a fair number of dead aliens, or... Ah, whatever. You can scan. Oh, wow. Right there. Chances are they're going to be dangerous to us, so we're just going to do this, and if it shows up, shoot it. I don't know that they will ever pass inside of our sub here. At the door. Do I actually want to gain stats? Probably true. That's free, okay. Out here. We also have Scout. Oh, you have decent reactions too. So I'd be happy with either of you. You are currently pushing gain time units, so I'll have you do it. Yep. Oh, and nobody has drills out because it's free. It's dead. Good job. Not anything out. Oh, you're throwing. Duh. I can't believe I seriously considered it. I just figured there was a melee weapon. Because normally you can't see things in there. But we probably want something thrown. Like there is much destruction here, just judging by the fact that walls are in. Maybe not this time. But we're just going to be building our smoke tunnel pretty from here. 15, so you're throwing forward. Out. That should be close enough to that edge. You don't see much, you don't see much. You can step outside, throw a singular from here. Pulsar, and go back inside. You have a pistol, you have... Oh yeah, we have a number of guys. Okay, well, your class is a sniper. Go up on the roof for me. Let me know what you see. You have smokes to throw, but your hands are full. You can throw things. There's one time unit there. Or one. 4. Don't know why that is. You'll be going into breach. I would also like to partake in breaching. You're throwing things, and you three are just here to shoot. Okay. I love it. And you are... Oh, it's inside the sub. It's fine. Okay, well I guess we're just gonna head this way. Yeah, most of you are also at the point where I'd consider giving you armor just due to time units. Oil, struggling. Pretty much across the board. But you've been here for a little while, so... It's even close to unboard. We want to throw something there then. Yeah, you've thrown both of yours, so you can run through your own little smoke column. Is it 15? 15. We got friendly. Okay, well, you're going to stand out here. You are going to head with... yeah, just head towards the craft. You probably want to swap for a lighter drill, but... Yeah, you probably do want to swap for the lighter one. And I guess you all are actively going to have to scout. And might I recommend using pistols as your primary weapon? we're all outside now. Make next turn a bit easier. Everyone who throws things is still inside. Okay. Is it okay? What does this guy have? Ah, boring, a weaker drill. Now, is there even... I don't know, there's nothing missing in the roof. This might be completely intact. I'm tempted to have you run all the way out here, but... What's it cost? 18. Yeah, you're just kinda gonna be... You're gonna be scanning. One of those was friendly, this guy inside. And you just gave the fog of... Oh my. Yep. So you're getting lucky at this point. There's just nothing here. Alright, well, two things. First, I need you to smoke here. Can you even afford to... I'll have... Well, no, but you're up to 80 time units. Man. Yeah, okay, you can throw. Close enough, but like, still pretty bad. It's also, it's scary to me that last mission the Tasos wouldn't even be killed by that. Or wouldn't even be killed by standing on a grenade. Okay. You're going to go with... Yep, you're here, you're... You have a gun for a reason. Okay. Yeah, because you have to rotate, so we do want to aim. Well, anyway. Oh wait, we have this. Eh. This is the edge of the map. Okay. I want to stand not where a grenade can be perfectly at your feet. Did you not pull out? You don't have a pistol. Alright, never mind. Yep, you don't have the equipment for this. I do want you outside to throw smokes. Cool. You've shot something, you're scouting. You've already done your thing. This guy should explode. You should be covered by the smoke. Let's turn. Ooh, good reactions. Got a normal drill. See, I tell you to go fight it, but I feel like it might react to getting drilled. Uh, 110 melee, 142 on the front though, 80 goes to 160. 110 just adds another 16 to that, so it's 172. 172, 142, so that's 30. If you have more than 30 health, which you do, then I'm gonna have you try it. Yeah, it's right there. Interesting. I don't know if they can react to melee. I should also have you go up a level this way. And since you're clearly good enough for the reacting, you'll go ahead and stand there. Yeah, this side did get knocked out. Okay. Also, you there can stand in the middle of this thing. You need 18. And most of this is friendly, but I think all of this is friendly. So the sub should be cleared. Yeah, okay. Which means the rest of you out here in the field have something to deal with. But not you. No, you can continue just sprinting forwards. Is there anything here? Yes. Okay, we're powering through these missions now. Wow, that was like 10 minutes? Great. I think we spent a bunch of time messing with the equipment, so it was probably 8. Good score, stat-wise. Numbers are going up with the strength. Did keep on laughing at melee? Yes. How would Cheese Master get through it? I don't know. Okay, well, loot. We have some things to sell. A whole rifle, a lot of cannons. We got a vibroblade, 2 vibroblades. Means the other craft will have some equipment for us, or we'll have some equipment for the other. You get what I'm. We have 2 crafts to equip, and now we have more vibroblades. Okay, great. Boob Noob's the new commander. Do we just have enough people around? Did I get rid of a commander? Was Orange a commander? I feel like Cookie's the one who's been with us this whole time, though. Yeah, hang on. Worf's a commander, Boob Noob's a commander, I believe I'm a commander, Aaron's the captain. There's only 3. Okay. And the number of ranks you have is limited by soldier count. You'll only ever have 1 captain, but commanders it looks like you can have a number of. Large, very deep. Go with that's probably a terror ship that I should go chase down. Let's not go in here. You need to catch that. Really need to catch that. What is it? Fleet supply, Lobsterman, infiltration. This might be our infiltration mission. So that's finally happening. I don't know if I can handle... it's fleet supply Lobsterman, so... This is what we wanted. Okay, that's probably episode. Where is that? Over here. Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot down some things, but the second this lands, we're going after it. Preferably it lands during the day. Wow. Okay, we're not touching that, but this has a commander for us. We also need a navigator, which is a nuisance, which is why I'm considering doing the alien base here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call that the episode. See what this does. Heavy Gauss clip. Great. That's what we need. Well, we'll start research on the... Oh, but the Tasoth... No, the Tasoth isn't useful to us till the end of the month, so we'll get that, well, before the end of the month. Okay. Workshop, go to base. Oh, that's nice. So that means we need more people here. Cannons have I gotten? 12, not an impressive amount. Yeah, I might actually want to do that battleship even just for equipment. So farming the first level of this with soldiers who are Psi ready is a decent idea. We'll see. We'll see. However, it's a good chance that it will land during the day, so I'm gonna go ahead and save the episode here. This has been episode 12 of my Terror from the Deep playthrough. If you want your name on one of these soldiers, go ahead and leave a comment and specify that you want your name on a soldier. I want people to just be able to freely leave comments without their name being sucked into this. But I believe that's about it. It's the episode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.